Igbo mama no kele mo nyuku kele onyenta. I know so that they miss this my face. I don't come back again no. Because yamara moke mma mara wanyi mma. Happy Sunday to you all. And happy 15th day in the month of September in the year of 2024. Do not forget the hashtag freedom or die, hashtag Biafra Mass Exodus 2024. We don't have much time to waste. I would like you to listen and listen attentively. The message from Sunday Igboho, the leader of the Odua nation, or you can call him Yoruba nation, or movement of the actualization of the Yoruba people. Over the arrest and release of their own citizen, Corporal Adewale. But the most funniest part of all these things that is happening is simply because the zoo are waging war against the Biafrans. Guerrilla war, or you can call it guerrilla warfare, against the Biafrans. Using Igbos and Yorubas and South and the Middle Belt fighting us. It is quite appealing. Well, now we're standing. We have conquered. If you listen to the voice of Sunday Igboho, Sunday Igboho opened his mouth and called Simon Ekpa and said, our prime minister. But most of our Igbo brothers are still saying Simon Ekpa is a Fulani, a stooge. That they contacted him to destroy the Biafra region. I don't know whether you're still having that perspective. I don't know whether you're still harboring that mindset. But if somebody like Sunday Igboho will open mouth and said and call Simon Ekpa our prime minister, then just know it that, my dear, with the play and the thing they show. Please, if you join, indicate by raising your hand. Let me know where you are watching from. If you really miss me, then start to comment. Tell me where you are watching me from. Are you watching me from the Biafra land, from the Zojuria, or you are watching me from, or in diaspora, sorry to say. Anyway, I don't have to wait for more people to join the live while I commence the business of the day. We are going to listen to the voice of Sunday Igboho that he sent to Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of BG. And we're also going to read the message that accompanies it. At the same time, we're also going to read the comments. We have two videos, two. One is from Sunday Igboho, and another one is from Corporal Adewale, who was captured by Biafra Defense Force. People that the zoo are using to wage war against the Biafrans is the South, the Southwest, and the Middle Belt. Those are the ones who are fighting the Biafrans, killing them in numbers. Then the one they're using not to protect the highway, but to make the highway porous for their own brothers kidnappers are Fulanis, Hausas, Chadians, Malians, Nigerians, Nigerians, of course. They are the ones that are on our highways. Because if an Igbo man stay there, if a Southerner stay there, they are going to extort you, but they will make sure that the insecurity is not there. You can imagine in all our highways in the southeast, starting from Onitsha Head Bridge down to where it ends. All of them, every 100 meters have a checkpoint, either by the NCDC, Nigerian military, Nigerian Navy, Boy Scouts, Ebubatoro, and the rest of them. Behind their back is kidnappers' den. Behind their back is where kidnappers are keeping their victims or their hostages or their captives. You see it? You see how they divide the work? The ones in the highway to make sure that nobody disturb the marauding Fulani headers and the killer Fulanis from kidnapping and arming our people is Hausas and Fulanis, the Chads, the Malians, the Somalians, they initiated into the military. Those are the ones that are mounting on our highways. The ones they are sending into villages to be buying our people in numbers, to be burning their shops and their houses. They are Igbos, Middle Beltans, Southwest, and the South-South. Division of labor. Anyway, we're going to see the message that is coming from Samuel Ekpa. He said a breaking news. This is our gift to the Yoruba nation. Corporal Adewale was captured by the Biafra Liberation Army. He will be freed yesterday, which is they wrote it today, to join his family as a gift to the Yoruba people. We call on Yorubas to recall all their servicemen serving Zojirian within the Biafran territory and killing the Biafrans in Biafra land. This will never repeat itself again. The highest command of the Biafra Defense Forces has ordered his release as a strong message to the Zojirian terrorist state and terrorists at headquarters Nigerian Army. He will be given transportation fare to enable him return to his family. Those of you that are still killing our people in Biafra land, you may not be this lucky next time. This is just to send out a message either to the Yoruba nation, to the Yoruba people, or to the zoo. But the most important thing there is that this guy will use his mouth to tell them what he saw, how he saw it, and how they are, how the Biafran forces are decimating them in their numbers. They will not come out to tell you. So that is the message that Simon Ekpa gave to the Yoruba nation. In another hand again, he said, Sunday Igboho in a voice note has just acknowledged our gift of releasing the Yoruba soldier to the Yoruba nation. Make us listen to the voice note from Sunday Igboho, who opened his mouth and let his brothers know that Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is now our Prime Minister. That means the Prime Minister of the Southeast and the Prime Minister of the Southwest. He let them know that Simon Ekpa is the savior of mankind. Moses started the journey, handed it over to Joshua, then from Joshua to Caleb. Who is the Moses? And who is Joshua? And who is supposed to be Caleb? Drop it in the comment section if you know the answers. Anyway, make you listen to what Sunday Igboho said concerning the matter where they for hand. Even the zoo self, they don't collect updates. last, everybody must chop breakfast, whether you like it or not. Whether you agree with us or not, you must surely collect your own breakfast. Make una listen to the message that Sunday Igboho sent to Simon Ekpa, where he literally made it open and clear to the whole Nigerians, both the Hausas and the Yorubas, that Simon Ekpa is our Prime Minister. He called it our, not me. He said our Prime Minister. Oh, yeah, make una listen.
Good evening, our Prime Minister of Biafra Liberation. Thank you so much for my brother that you released today. I'm very appreciate you. God bless you. Then I use this opportunity to thank all the Biafra Army for your support and cooperation, for the render you are doing for me every time, the render you are doing for all the Yoruba people. In fact, I don't know how to appreciate you, but God knows I'm very upset, and God bless you. God bless you. For the release of our brother, I'm very upset. God bless you. Thank you so much. My name is Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho.
And I hear him.
Our Prime Minister of Biafra Liberation.
That is the voice of Sunday Igboho, or Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho. What captured my mind, not what he says, because these people are just chameleons. But what captured my mind, he have let, because this message now have gone viral, he have let the world know. He have let the Southwest and also the Northeast, Northwest and North Central to collect update. He said, hello, my dear, our Prime Minister. Our, Prime Minister. Emphasis on our Prime Minister. He didn't say Prime Minister of the Biafrans. He didn't say Prime Minister of IPOB. He didn't say Prime Minister of Biafra, Igbos. Our Prime Minister means everybody in quotes is involved. Both the Biafrans and the non-Biafrans. But our Igbo brothers are still saying that Simon Ekpa is a scammer, a fraudster, a stooge, who are being contracted by Zoological Republic of Nigeria government to destroy the Southeast. And most especially the people who are carrying this mindset, who are sharing this mindset to our people. No other people than IPOB Nigeria, the Directorate of State, DOS. Spearheaded by China Samoru, and their spokesperson, spokesman, will be Emma Powerless. I'm not against their own, but if you want to do the agitation for the liberation of your people, remove propaganda against your own people. We are winning this war today because of the kind of propaganda that Simon Ekpa added. I'm not even ashamed to say it, because Nigeria is built on propaganda. The government that is ruling them today is built on propaganda. So for you to counter them, you must use an advanced propaganda to counter them. That is exactly what Simon Ekpa used. He played and plied on their intelligence. Before anything happened, he have already programmed the propaganda that the Nigerian government will say, and once he hit it, the world will capture it. Then the Nigerian own propaganda coming at last means nothing, because ano na buzo na ngumirioma. You can as well doubt me that whatever you are doing is not propaganda. If you want to achieve anything in terms of struggle, my dear, you must 99% of everything you are going to tell them will be propaganda. Otherwise, you are not going to win anything. Because if you allow them, if you stand on the truth, telling them exactly how it is, my dear, and they will be using propaganda against you. That is the kind of propaganda that Lai Mohammed used at the State House in Washington, D.C. When they send the Minister of Foreign Affairs or whatever, there's one Igbo man holding one office in Abuja during the Buhari regime. They want to force that guy to go to the international community and make some propaganda against the IPOB, against the Biafrans, against the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the guy said, Nehi Kaba. He said, I can never do it. They step him down from his post. And later, after the all said and done, they still uplift him again. So if you think that we cannot have propaganda, and you think you are going to win, no, my dear. The propaganda against the Igbos in 1966 over what they titled Igbo coup by BBC is still haunting us till tomorrow. And you tell me you want to get your freedom when you post the propaganda, so instead of somebody will come and use his IQ to know that the battle or the how they call it, or the war is not just win by mere what they call it, mere ammunitions. There is where the extent that it will reach, then you use your IQ. That is when your IQ will be in place. If I allow them to use your IQ, that is where you will. That is where they will finish you. Simon Ekpa gathered this thing and said, "Man, look at how I am going to hit these people hard." And he continued doing it to the extent that them now, who have in so many occasions said Simon Ekpa is nothing, just a noise maker, is now looking for the head of Simon Ekpa. Because the whole world, if you bring any news now, in that news we have at least 95 propaganda, then 5% real. You join it together, then the international community will already know what is going on, and they are of the opinion to choose whichever one they want to choose. But if you allow them to hit that propaganda before you, you are done. They know the truth, but sometimes they judge based on what they hear. If you just want to allow them to judge on their own findings, my dear, it will take 1 million decades. That's exactly what is still holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. If you add the United Nations now, they will tell you they are still doing the investigation. It is not quite long that Interpol came out after they made all their Keneko, whatever they call it, then to deny that they have never had a hand in the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because prior to the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are meant to understand that Nigerians in cooperation with Interpol arrested or kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as you may choose to put it, in Kenya. It took them years before they can be able to come out to say we never have hand in it. That is the part of the propaganda, I'm telling you. Anyway, let us go straight to the comment section because we don't have much time. Today is a Sunday, and today is a resting day. I'm supposed to be resting today, but I said this news that I saw that captured my mind, my people need to hear it. I can't just put it out there on a pictures video. No. Let me just make live. At least. So that when I go say person where they follow and talk things, no be ghost. Most of you don't see my face, and some never see my face. See my ugly face here. According to Chikamso said, I pray for more wisdom to you, my Prime Minister, over the matter of releasing Corporal Adewale to the Yoruba Nation leader. Sunday Adeyomo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho. May Chukwuka Abiyama keep guiding all Biafran nation or all Biafran Liberation Army. Igboho could have been a hero to all Yorubas, but he backed down Oduduwa Republican because of fear and love of money. That is Osita commenting. Not Osita email. DEA, I don't know what it means. That is a profile name. He said, thank you for releasing him. This is to show me. This is to show we Igbo are human. We are not animals. King MOB said at Emeka gift 100 at Rail IPOB DOS and all irredeemable idiots under IPOB Nigeria should listen to this. What did he want them to listen? Our Prime Minister. Capture that word. Our Prime Minister. That is the voice from Sunday Adeyomo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, aka Sunday Igboho. Biafran Parliament said let him go and say no more. For there is no salvation in Nigeria. I'm very sure that guy will never dream of going back to Biafra land again. He will even tell his own Yoruba brothers, say, Abego, if they position you or they deploy you to Southeast, no any other place, na danger zone. Fiam said that today is fundraising day. Please, make sure you participate to show your support to our government. The Biafra government and the Biafran Liberation Army, they need our support. They can't do this without us. Nothing is too small or too big. Biafra government is our own. Please, let's support it. This one is part of the comments and also part of the appealing for you. In any way you are going to support the Biafran Liberation Army, my dear, those guys are doing amazingly well. They need to be appreciated. South Icons said, well done Sunday, but your quietness all this while is sending a negative sign to us after all the stipulation in this course of liberation. Stand firm, bro. Hashtag Biafra Mass Exodus 2024. King MOB said Afonjas should gather themselves and listen to the voice of appreciation of their champion, Sunday Igboho. Kingsword said Yoruba will always be a chameleon anywhere, belle face. And there he did. His congratulatory message, just to exhibit his chameleon nature, the more you look Yoruba people, the lesser you see. That is your own personal opinion. Gidi said that this is so touching. But Zoo can never be good to the Biafran people. Never. But time shall tell. Maybe this guy has been a good person. That's why his luck saved him. But the next time, he will not return. Otilo. So that's a Otilo. You don't go. Mazio Ketuku said as the Yorubas are yet cooking the lies to debunk the news and kind gesture, Sunday Igboho has scattered their lying table. Because they will try to counter whatever this guy said now. You will hear some people now will come and tell you, oh, it is AI. Some will tell you, no, that Sunday Igboho can never make such a comment of calling Simon Ekpa our prime minister. But here it is. And some people will tell you now that voice is doctored. I'm very sure that Sunday Igboho have a platform. I mean, his own X is at work. So if this thing is being put out there by AI, he will debunk the rumor. According to Ijelo Ocha, Asia Hakego at a non-so sense zone at Yomi Airport, tell your brothers in that terrorist army not to come to our land, Biafra, again. In that regard, though, let us hear the voice of the military man, Corporal Adewale, who was released by the Biafran Liberation Army. What he got to say and the message that he is passing to the general public or the entity of Nigeria headquarters at Nigerian Army, Dr. Kiniko. So I beg to listen to this Corporal Adewale. It's just a 5 minutes 42 video where he has been interacted with the Biafran Liberation Army. I mean, you can call them Biafran Defense Force, who captured the Nigerian soldier alive. They sent them to come and buy our people in Biafra land. He is lucky to be alive, at least to tell the story. He might not be lucky next time. So please make us listen to him. When we come back, then we can dissect down to the comment section to also listen to what other people say concerning this matter. There now, where this guy do confession, I saw a lot of comments from the Afon Jazz, from even the Yorubas, who can't even kill a fly, are threatening Simon Ekpa that they are going to do this and they're going to do that. But anyway, time shall tell. You know, I don't go change the ways to go.
Ahua, sir. What is your name?
My name is 06N of the 59 of the 5412 Corporal Torela Adewale from Nigeria Army 16th Brigade. I'm serving in 16th Brigade Nigeria until I travel to this Okigwe, which I entered the Biafra Liberation Army. And as they had me since almost 2 or 3 days now, they made sure that they didn't do me any evil. They tell me that they are fighting for the liberation of the Biafra, that everything about me, they want to know, and that's why I'm explaining. And they don't do me any evil since I come. They take care of me as I beg them to forgive me and pardon me for a second chance in life. So they said they have heard me, that they are not to harm me or they're not wicked people. All what they want is to make sure that the Biafra liberate. So that is the reason why I'm here. I'm begging, and they said they have listened to me, that they will consider me, that they are not wicked people, that they will give me second chance.
What do you say is your name?
Operator Adewale.
You are a Yoruba man.
Yes, sir.
A Yoruba man. You see now that, and now you are in the hands of the Biafran Liberation Army.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen the difference between the Zoo, Janjaweed, and the Biafran Liberation Army?
Yes, sir. I've seen the difference. It's not like the way we treated the Biafra people, the way they treated the IPOB. So this very one, he take care of me. He don't harm me. He don't do me any. He only ask me some question as an answer. He say you are going to give me second chance.
Now, we are going to give you the second chance with one condition, that you are going to leave Biafran land and never to come back again until Biafra is fully restored.
Yes, sir.
You now, What message do you have for your brothers, those idiots still remaining in that zoo military, that terrorist camp? What do you have to tell your brothers, those ones there? What message do you have for them?
My advice for my people that they still remain in the armed forces, Yoruba and the Igbo, whosoever, my advice for them is for everybody to go back to his own area, his own state, his own region, so that everybody will go on their own. That is my advice for them.
Tell them, call them, those ones remaining from that place that you serve. Tell them your name so that they will see you very clearly. They know you. Tell your colleagues.
My advice to the soldier in 16th Brigade is that they should make sure that they resign and go to their own various area, because make the Nigeria divide, everybody go on their own. That is my advice for them. As you can see, Biafra is a thing that they must come to the pass. As the people are agitating, make our people, make everybody go on their own. That is my advice for them.
What message do you also have for your president, your Janjaweed president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
My advice for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to stop looking for Simon Ekpa and to share the nation, let Biafra people go, and any other people that they seek for their own nation, so that everybody will be on their own and peace will be. That is my advice.
So this message is for those people out there talking rubbish that Biafran Liberation Army, that we are terrorists. Look at the Fulani terrorists, the Fulani Janjaweed, the Nigerian terrorists, the Nigerian Janjaweed, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is your security. See, our strong message to you, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you have heard it from your so-called terrorist soldier.
AUX mode.
Commanders, you cannot get them. We are not evil like you people. As you are leaving this particular place today, you are going back to Yoruba land. Go and fight for your own nation. We are Biafran Liberation Army. We are not terrorists. We believe and practice. You cannot fight the Igbos. You cannot fight us. We cannot fight Biafran Liberation Army. We are giving you a very strong message to divide this.
So my people, I don't hear I don't hear the voice you heard there is a voice of Corporal Adewale and a member of the Biafran Liberation Army who interviewed the guy to send a message to his colleagues, whether you are from Igbo, you are from Yoruba, you are from the South or Middle Belt, please, we said, return to your own side and fight the battle, because you cannot be fighting or waging war against your own people. It is never done and can never be done anywhere. So that is the message he said to the public, and also send the message to the so-called Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is the president of the zoo, to do what? To do the needful. Divide the country, let Okeke and Okafo go. People who founded this country or who fought for this country to get it out from the colonial masters, who are even still existent in their affairs, they look at it and say there's no any basis for the Nigeria to be called a one nation or a one country. They said there's nothing of such. But it still baffles me that till tomorrow, our own people are still struggling, telling me that we need to believe in one Zojulia, that everything is going to be okay. Who told you? The calamity that they are witnessing today is the wrath of the gods of the Biafra land for keeping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in incarceration. You can believe it or not. I don't care about what you believe, but that's the simple truth. Anyway, let us see the comments, because Afon just plenty here past the other side. where Simon Ekpa, where Simon Ekpa received the acknowledgement and gratitude message from Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho. So this one now, we have a lot of Afon jazz. This one is Oluwasegun J.O. said, Wereyi, Abi Wareyi. No one start war with Yoruba people. He know they have a lot to lose. Try it now, touch him and make it public. If our response won't be 7-1, you know your nightmare and you are trying to avoid it. Now, person people where they will feel much, where they will feel key and to, and then they threaten Simon Ekpa and the Biafrans. Okay, Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of BJ, replied to him. He said, Afon Jase put call through your people serving the terrorist state at the headquarters of Nigerian Army in Biafra land, and know how many of your Afon Jase has fallen in battlefield for the last 2 days alone. Go to the FMC emergency unit in Omaya and see things for yourself. I am giving you one location. There is another location in Anambra. That is what he told the person where they threaten him. Okay, in that what do you call it? In this message or this comment, there is a lot of comments that follows it. So let us read it. Heart of Steel said, you are clearly lost in your thought and mind. If you dare declare war on Nigerian entity, it will be over within an hour. You are putting your people in harm's way. Revert back to diplomatic tenets to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Now, watching this guy talk. Ike Scott Hamefla said in continuation of his speech, that is the speech of Maxwell Okpara, my PM, please listen to this message from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer. BMIC said those who came to our land to murder our people must be eliminated. None of them will go free. We are Biafrans. We are in our land, not in yours. And why are you looking for us? Chiagoze and Alex said he should put call or you check to see things for yourself. Now the turn of soldiers from the battleground by their opponents show say them don't finish. I believe say that guy wey hand touch go breathe am small waiting in eye see. No mind am, sir. Prime Minister Ekpa Njoko. Mouthpiece underscore said that was an awesome gesture. Your Excellency, keep showing Nigeria how wonderful Biafrans are. We are not going to back up. Rather, they will be the one to back up for us, whether they like it or not. There's no two ways about that. Biafra activist said, detain that man. These guys can't be trusted. He won't leave the army. Instead, he will lead the rest of the others to where he was detained. He was going to work with the Nigerian intelligence at Simon Ekpa. Don't trust any Yoruba man at all. Not even the most clean one. Please. Omobolaji Abdullahi said, God bless you, my PM, as you give this Mumu man chance to go back and report to Afonja, my people, who still don't believe Yoruba nation and Biafra nation, no going back. This one is from a Yoruba entity. Starman Alpha said, Oya, make Zoo Army come debunk this one. No, no, wait for Edward Buba. He's coming. Wait for Chief of Defense Akisoba Musa. They are coming with their propaganda. Now, they are going to use Onyema Nwachukwu, who is the military spokesperson, whatever they call him, to counter this message. Go and mark my word. Those people who will speak and people who will not listen, they will not speak. But they will use the person now. They will say, this one now an Igbo man. So he must know everything about the Biafrans. So they are the one they are going to use now, which means Onyema Nwachukwu, Onyi Igbo, to counter what Ndi Igbos are doing to make sure they safeguard my land, his land, and the land of his forefathers. Rising Sun said that Simon is a seasoned soldier and he knows how to play this game. This is why IPOP Nigeria criticizing him looks like idiots. Each time they insult him, my PM, you are the game master himself. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fight for people like you. For years, today he is filled with gladness because you got his back at all times. Emeka Oragu said, thank you, PM and the Biafra Defense Force. Hope they have learned their lessons. Simon Ekpa, Alex the Great said, thank you, PM, and thank you, Triple General, for showing through Yoruba nation love. If it is only for this drug dealer, this Afonja that came to buy innocent, defenseless Biafra who have been deleted for long, a born to the nation. Well, too much. Anyway, this one is my brother. He said his name now. South Icon. So exactly what I suggested. Let the wounded go with their scares for remembrance and oneness to others. All we need is Biafra freedom, and no one can stand on our way. Hashtag Biafra Mass Exodus 2024. George Oha, there's a Domechit said that he should go back and tell the order to desist from such genocidal conquest in Biafra land, or else he will walk the land of the dead, telling the tale of what a fool he was. Tochi said that he should be thankful he was spared and allowed to return to his family. Yorubas serving the military need to leave Biafra land ASAP. Our PM, you are the man, Ago Biafra, say he's very lucky. The true freedom fighter, a coward remotely controlled his people. Reggae S said, thank you so much for releasing him, sir. Sparrow Collins said, by him, Osita, say he will go and tell others what he really witnessed in the hands of the people they consider to be their enemies, whereas we are not their enemies. Their enemies are the real crooks in different government offices, sending them on this journey of no return to the Biafra land, because many of them who came to the Biafra land, they never made it back to their families alive. That is the irony of what they are facing. They instigate them, tell them all manner of things, telling them that the Biafrans are their problems, telling them that the Biafrans, or the IPOB as they may choose to call it, is their enemies, forgetting that the real enemies are their organs, the chief of defense staff, chief of army staff, general this and general that, who are always in their office dishing out commands like they are dishing out Ewedu and Eba. Go and kill men, murder them, burn their houses and burn their shops. They are the enemies of Nigeria. Whereas the main enemies of Nigeria are the government officials who are sponsoring Boko Harams, who are giving them aids. A teacher that has just been released or escaped from Boko Haram den in Sambisa Forest explained how Red Cross, they supply them with clothes, medicine, and even monetary support. I beg, who is the head of Red Cross in Nigeria? And I go guess. Bola Ahmed Tinubu's wife, Orulemi Tinubu. She is the head of Red Cross in Nigeria. They are busy going to defenseless Biafrans without no arm, buying them and burning their houses. The real enemy who captured their armor tanker Emirates, 2 fully loaded with new branded AK-47 and magazines. They love them. Those ones are their friends. Those ones are the ones who are making their country to move forward. Why the Biafrans, the defenseless Biafrans, who only crime they committed is being an Igbo man or Igbo woman. Only crime we committed is that we are done with this marriage of a thing called what do you call it? Amalgamation. That is the marriage name. Amalgamation of 1914. What we required now is just sign the referendum. Let Okefo, Okonkwo, and Okeke know where they belong. If you want to continue with them, so be it. You don't want to continue, then allow us to go in perfect peace. Not rest in peace, so we go back to our region in perfect peace. And they said no. Instead of force allow you people to go, we are going to bombard you, forcing you to subdue. If Gowon didn't succeed to force the Biafrans from 1967 to 1970 to back up, I mean, to subdue them, how much more about if you go to the military, despite the fact that they don't arouse our people to the higher ranks? The people that you are going to force to fight us are our brothers from the southwest, from the southeast, south and south. How do you think it's possible? They will be in your midst and be murdering you and be telling you that the enemy are the Biafrans bombarding you. That is what they don't know. And anything any man don't know is bigger than that person. Under 3 years, with the help of US, UK, other Western allies, to wipe out the Biafran from the surface of this earth, they couldn't succeed. Then at the Stone Age, then they are telling me now that everything now have gone digitalized, that you are going to even have a scratch from the Biafrans. We allow them to operate simply because they said, follow peace with all men. Without that, no eye shall see God. We allow them to operate because we want the international community to see that we are not really the problem, but the problem are the ones who claim that people elected them, even when they are not elected to lead. They are the problem, and they're also the ones who are causing all the problems in that zoo. There's no two ways about that. And if you are still waiting, then you have to wait for eternity. So my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, once again, happy Sunday. Please make this video to go viral. If you can't share it because of the message, share it because somebody, somewhere, at his convenient home, called Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister. Take it to the bank. They will argue it. And play the video to them so that they will know that Ekpa has been recognized as a Prime Minister of BG, even outside his area of jurisprudence. Hey, me and Oyibo. I beg you to know my me. Hey, I saw one important what do you call it? One important comment I need to take now. This guy now is not a Nigerian, but let me read whatever he wrote here. He said his name is Weapon X911. He said, Nigerians, this is just a suggestion from a Jamaican man. A Jamaican. He said, your family member in Jamaica, we are one. We are a mixture of many tribes to the point where one person belongs to at least 10 tribes in Jamaica. Tribes are all forgotten long time ago. Now we have one language and identity as just Jamaicans. In Africa, I know your culture. Tribes, tongues means a lot to you. But I noticed that there is also a lot of tribalism there. Sometimes the most qualified individual applying for a job won't get it because the employer feels it is his or her duty to employ someone from their own tribe. You are divided over there and it is causing a lot of conflict, and this makes it easier for the outsiders to swoop in and take further advantage of you. It is only two options for Nigerians to at least prevail. 1. Break off into states to form smaller countries based on specific tribes and govern yourselves. Number 2. Start identifying as just Nigerians and truly become one nation. Both are difficult paths ahead. A Jamaican, he wrote this. Somebody from all the way from Jamaica. So what about you? I beg you, we'll take a back break. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. If you have anything to ask me, please drop it at the comment section. If you have any suggestion to make, drop it at the comment section. Oh yeah, now let's call it a day. Happy Sunday once again. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your Sunday service. We are going to church. Either you are going to shrine, you are going to your deity, whichever you believe that is working for you, my dear. Oh yeah, now today, now Sunday. I don't know whether you worship your own on Sunday or on weekly basis, but whichever way it is, Abam break here. Okay, me sound of my people. Have a nice day. I'll be right back again. Oh, there's a video I will post after this. There I will expatiate a lot of things concerning this struggle of the independence of the state of Biafra, which most of us are ignorant of. So just wait for that video. It's going to drop anytime soon. Have a nice day, my wonderful people. Kachineke mezioku. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Kemesiano. I love you all. Bye for now.